Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. Thanks for joining. Thanks for streaming. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. I got to get the thumbnails up to date, but it looks like so far so good. But today the market is down. It is coming down for us to pick it up. What is it saying? Dips aren't for crying, dips are for buying. So let me know who's in the house on this Thursday, which is Friday Eve. What up, Yazim? What's going on? What up, Tony T? What up, Bryant? What's going on? What I tell you, bro, about Azure? Let's go. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Azure information and updates. I need to look into that. But let's turn on the screen share and see what we can see. See here. This is, of course, the sponsor for the channel, which is Caleb and Brown. Shout out to Caleb and Brown for keeping your main man BTM in business. Caleb and Brown does 24-hour, 7 days a week support with a real person, and they are a brokerage for you to help with people new to crypto, right? There's no shame in signing up and getting help, right? You don't want to be out here losing money and betting the house on cryptos that go away. And I also have another video about meme coin soon, hopefully tomorrow, but I need to get the video edited. So weird. That was weird. But yeah, it looks like it glitched, but I think we are back. Just trying to check to see how the sound is. I'm not sure why we're glitching. But thanks. Uh Flip Coin, what's going on? Thanks, Yazim, for the a piece to you and your fan. Thank you, Yazim, for the super chat. I don't know what's going on with the video today. What is this? KJ here. We met last week at the Bitcoin Club in Plano. What up, bro? What up, KJ? What's going on, my man? Thanks for joining. So this is going to close that out. That was Caleb and Brown. Make sure you sign up for brokerage. Let's check out the crypto bubbles. I think that might have something to do with the lag. So if I get the crypto bubble, I'll close that out as well. So that might help as well. So looks like the market is totally red today. I don't know what's going on. Catch me up on the news. I haven't been around, been running around, meeting, talking, making deals. So I hadn't even had a chance to look at the news. But it appears Astra's down 12.3. AIZ16 is down 9.1. Mr. Miggles is down 5.5. White is down 5.9. Near is down 4.4. XRP is down 1.9. I've been recently looking at this hash flow, which is down 6.2. I should have stayed away from that. But it is up 9.6 on the week and 35.2 for the month. Going to continue to research that. Fartcoin's down 5.2. Putty Penguin's down 7.4. Mudan is down 5.7. Brett is down 6.7. Virtual is down 8.6. XCN's down 3.6. Cubic is down 11. Cubic's getting their little money back. Turbo's down 6.4. And Jest is down 6.3. Sui is down 3.7. If is down 6.4. Arbitron is down 6.2. Link is down 5.5. Toshi is down 4.9. Ondo is down 4.6, sorry. Gala's down 5.2. XPX 6900 is down 7.7. Bonk is down 6.3. Ethereum is down 3.6. AIOZ is down 4.6. Metal is down 4.1. Airjome is down 5.3. So let's close out some of these browsers, actually. Let me see what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
If that's hogging some of the resources here. KJ, you buy the Zebec ZBCN. Let's ride. Yeah, KJ, we're here for the long haul. So glad you joined up and welcome to the party. So let's see here. This is Chrome. Let's play this real quick so we can close this video out as well.
Zebec Network is expanding faster than ever, and its new partnerships could redefine how money moves in crypto. Think of Zebec like a river that keeps branching wider. Every new stream makes it stronger, and in just the last quarter, Zebec added 4 more chains, already at 16, with 17 coming as Boba joins in. That's the kind of growth that leaves other projects struggling to keep pace. Boba's role? Making crypto payments feel like upgrading from a bicycle to a race car, and developers love how easy it is to build on. Zano adds the missing piece of privacy, where even its Freedom Dollar stablecoin will soon run across Zebec rails. Octospace contributes the muscle of decentralized compute, already backed by 11,000 active users and now powering Zebec's own shift away from Amazon's servers. And XDB Chain? They're the bridge for real-world brands. Imagine a football club giving fans Web3 benefits without ever asking them to learn crypto first. This story comes straight from a recent X Spaces call, where Zebec and its partners revealed how they're building beyond hype into real adoption. And as the call closed, Simon Babakani, Zebec's CEO, put it bluntly, the future isn't one chain, it's multi-chain. With 17 blockchains tied into payroll and payments, Zebec isn't chasing the trend, it's setting it. The question isn't whether Zebec will keep growing, it's how far this river of adoption can flow. Because in the end, Zebec isn't just another project, it's changing the way money moves. Want more crypto videos? Check out my playlist. Remember, this post is brought to you by the Crypto Chrome. Like, follow, share, and repost this video if you believe that crypto is the future, and the future is now.
So shout out to my main man, Crypto Chrome. And he is right. Zebec is the future of payroll processing. So getting in now is good. But in the next video, we'll see something about that. You have to wait, guys. This is not a get rich quick scheme. You're not going to make money overnight. You're going to have to invest, continue to dollar cost average or DCA and wait. It's the long game. A lot of people are looking for the short con. This is the long game. Look how long it took Bitcoin to reach 100,000, right? Years of people saying every day, Bitcoin's a scam. Bitcoin's a crook. Bitcoin should be illegal. And now look at it, right? Everything is surrounding Bitcoin. The same thing soon to happen with what is this? Zebec, ZBCN. Shout out to the Zebekians, the Zebec warriors, the Zebec millionaires, Zebec to the moon. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you know where it's at. And if you are here to pump Zebec to the moon. Again, it's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. So let's see here. Of course, huge month for Zebec. So this is the eco. What is this? What is this? The ecosystem spaces yesterday with Octaspace and XDB, Boba, and Xanos. Make sure you check that out. Let's see here. And this is the Azure that, how is this? Bryant mentioned in the chat. And I guess this was yesterday, and the day before yesterday in Austin. I'm going to see if we can pull up any information on that. I don't see anybody talking about it or anybody streaming about that. And of course, this is major. I know a lot of people playing it down because they don't understand or not sure. Thank you, KJM. Thank you, Yazin. But as of September 1st, which was 4 days ago, ZBCN and GateNot are SOX 2 compliant. And you could Google that. There is a lot of companies that aren't SOX 2 compliant. You will be surprised. But since they are SOX 2 compliant, they are now able to do a lot of things in business, right? Especially with major credit card companies and processors. SOX 2 compliance. Oh, really? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me come over to X, Twitter, and see what these guys just said. Thanks for being on top of it. Go over to Zebec, the ZBCN. I think my new shirt came today. Actually, I think my wife just brought it in. Um, you're right. Why? Where's the Zebec actual announcement? Hey, look into that Cambridge University one. I love how everybody. Dang it! So who made the announcement? No, it's on the Zebec page. This is it. Thank you, man. That was fast. Actually, that was like an hour ago. We're definitely adding this to the profile. We'll pick it up from here. Okay, so we're honored to receive a prestigious gold medallion award at Azure. Azure. What is Azure or Azure? Can't be Azure because that's Microsoft. Azure. Annual 15 Azure 50 conference. As one of the biggest payroll companies in the US, Azure processes billions in volume for 2 million plus employees. Zebec is proud to be recognized as a key partner bringing stablecoin payroll innovation to Azure's ecosystem. So we knew they were there yesterday. So this was actually perfect timing, right? We're literally talking about what happened at the conference. And they had this guy. I don't know what you got to do to be part of a speech, I guess, with HR or payroll. I don't know. It's weird. But this is the CEO, I guess. And this is one of the Zebec company members. Can't remember what this guy's title is. This is head of M&A, mergers and acquisitions, which is good. He was there to get that award. So one of the main topics today was breaking news. World Mobile is expanding to Solana, which is weird because I thought they were already on Solana. We're partnered with Radium Protocol to bring decentralized mobile networks to Solana thriving DPN ecosystem. The swap link is Radium. LP link is Radium Liquidity Pool. Why this matters? Seamless integration through Radium's platform, enhanced accessibility for Solana's community, strengthens decentralized connectivity worldwide. The DPN community on Solana just got a major upgrade. And if you know, like I know, since Zebec is on Solana, we want as much press as possible and as much innovation as we can get on the Zebec. Our partners with Solana and Zebec's on Solana. It only helps. Play this quick video. There's no sound here. That's weird. Too weird. So I guess that is that. Pretty cool little video checking the sound. So this is a breakthrough moment. Um, World Mobile Token is now live on Kraken. Its first U.S. exchange listing. The listing creates a new partnership, new pathways for participants in the world mobile ecosystem and increased utility as our network scales across continents. World Mobile Chain, major milestone unlocked. WMTX is now live on Kraken. Trading begins September 4th at 12 p.m. UTC. The listing marks a major step in the world's mobile global expansion, unlocking new liquidity and enhancing access for institutions and retail users. Checking the sound. You guys got me paranoid about the sound now. Unlocking liquidity, enhancing access for institutional and retail users to the decentralized telecommunications revolution. WMTX is the native token powered by World Mobile Chain, now the world's fourth largest blockchain with over 2.2 million daily active users, demonstrating real world blockchain adoption at scale. Trade WMTX Pro Kraken. Full announcement. Dang it. I should have clicked on the full announcement. We're going to keep it pushing though. So this is, I believe, in ZBCN. I full understand the compliances we're trying to achieve and the work being put in our partnerships. I would still like to ask, as sure it's on everyone's mind, Sam and Simon, any word on big exchanges? I am patient and will remain patient. So shout out to the Zebec Army and the Zebec Warriors. We look forward to bringing new payment services and products to the Azure universe. Big news on ongoing partnerships coming soon. Ryan, do you work for Azure? Or you partner with these guys? What's going on? But I like it. If you like it, I love it. Keep the news rolling. So this is actually I almost forgot about this. CEO is speaking at Cambridge. Zebec is getting bigger and bigger, and these guys are pretty much talking to any and everybody about compliance and compliances in the UK. Can't wait till they start touring here or start going to conferences. I'm mad I missed the one in Austin, but maybe the next one they'll send me something and tell me to show up with cameras in hand. We will see. Midas Gold. Speculation is mounting ahead of Fed's October 21 Payments Innovation Conference, October 21st. With stablecoin tokenization and DeFi on the agenda, could this open the door for streamed payroll rails in the US? We're not at liberty to know what goes on behind closed doors, but logic suggests that with Zebec as the first mover, aligned with Circle, CodaPay, and PayBridge, they may well be on the agenda. And that is good, actually. That's good information. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think The Federal Reserve will talk about Zebec. If so, things are going to pick up quickly, guys. Like we mentioned before, going to 1 cent is inevitable, right? It's going to happen. What's going to happen though? Are we going to go to 10 cents this year? 25 cents this year, 50 cents. I would say $1, but I don't want to get too crazy. But 10 cents or 25 cents. The Federal Reserve Board on Wednesday announced it will host a conference on payment innovation on Tuesday, October 21st. The conference will bring together a range of interested parties to discuss how to further innovate and improve the payment systems. Innovation has been a constant in payments to meet the changing needs of consumers and businesses. Governor Christopher Waller, who the heck is that? I look forward to examining the opportunities and challenges of new technologies, bring together ideas on how to improve safety and efficiency. Hearing for those helping to shape the future of payments. A lot of payments in here. Payments. Payments. The conference will feature panel discussions on several aspects of payments innovation, including the conveyance of traditional and decentralized finance, emerging stablecoin use cases and business models, and the intersection of artificial intelligence and payments. That literally is a Zebec right here. Intersection of artificial intelligence and payments and the tokenization. Oh man, you could have just highlighted the word, bro. You're killing us here. Products and services. The Payment Innovation Conference will be live streamed to the public at federalreserve.gov with additional details. So, guys, looks like we got another AMA coming up, or got another live stream on October 21st. Good morning, crypto family. The market never sleeps, neither do opportunities. Don't trip by the dip. Stacking heavy on Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Cardano, Binance, XLM, HBAR, Chronos, ZBCN. That's all I was looking for. SHIB, Cubic, and Caspa. And I guess this is the Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Cardano, Binance, XLM, Carnos, and SHIB. That's weird. They didn't have the Zebec on there. And 82,000 holders. As Brian said, 82,100. 10 cents to 50 cents. Okay, Noah. I see you out here. This is our holder count currently. 82,044. Let's refresh that. Make sure we get real numbers. So it might have been from earlier. Too much details in there. Just ignore. All you need to know is we are right back on track. So this is USDT ZBCN. So we are actually at the 002, 004, right? Where are we? Currently, Zebec is 0039. Okay, so we fell below the 004. So at the 003921, down 4.8% on the day. Market cap is down to 356.5 million, down 4.8. Volume is down 10.9% to 13.18 million, which is crazy. The volume is going down in the midst of these kind of announcements. And also, why is this taking so long to update? Where are we going to get the holder numbers? Okay, here we go. So holders is correct, 82,106. Last 4 hours, we picked up 71 wallet addresses. These aren't these are wallet addresses. 12 hours, we picked up 58. For the day, we picked up 72. Last 3 days, we picked up 226. 7 days. Last week, we picked up 313. 14 days, we picked up 754. And the last 30 days, 2,769. Let's go. So this is the solo scan. It might be a couple more. Solo scan says 82,104. I think this is where you got your number from, Bryant. So back to X. So we were at the 0039. This is 0036. So we're in here somewhere. 002, 005. Somewhere in here, I suspect. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And to your main man, a super chat, just trying to keep the lights on. So it's kind of comical to watch other communities fight while the ZBCN community is always congratulating other communities like World Coin, World Mobile, WMTZ for getting listed and moving the ecosystem forward, or thanking Swift community for having Zebec at Cybos this year. Shows true character, true leadership, and a very healthy environment to flourish in. Very professional looking overall. Keep up the great work. That is you guys. Keep up the great work and keep the community pumping. Zebec and its partners will produce great things for the crypto space, finance sector, and the investors that believe in them. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, what happened? Zebec should be fine. I need more. More, you say? More, more. Let me see here. Where were we? No, I'll continue to DCAN and take it slow. So that was the fight. So this is also interesting. I saw this earlier. ZBCN, congratulations to our partner Ondo Finance for making history today. Let's keep the momentum going together. Global markets, Wall Street meets DeFi. So what did Ondo do today, actually? Let me triple check that before we go into deep. Seven accounts are over 19 trillion in value, representing over 1/3 of the S&P, now accessible on chain with liquidity of traditional markets. Still not sure. Disclaimer here. Looking greasy. Okay, just talking about Ondo. U.S. capital markets are going global. Ondo Global Markets launched with the support from many of the world's leading applications and platforms, including Bitget Wallet, Trust Wallet, OKX, Gate, Link, Buy, Git, Cow Protocol, 1inch, Blockchain, Mexi, L Bank, Alpaca, Layer Zero, Morpho, Gauntlet, GoBit, Fireblocks, Ledger Live, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, RWA, Dune, Bird Eye, Hold Station, Time Token, and many more. So these are just a wallet list. Checking to see if there was mention of ZBCN here anywhere. One Wall Street 2.0 is here. Ondo Global Market is now live, providing one of the largest ever sectors of tokenized U.S. stocks, ETFs on chain with liquidity, traditional finance starting on Ethereum, 100 plus assets now live with hundreds more on the way. So let's see what this is talking about. There's no sound here, apparently. That's weird. Gold on chain. Oh, okay. You can trade stocks on the blockchain 24 hours a day. This is pretty interesting. Gonna have to recircle to that guy. Wow. So actually a pretty cool commercial too. I wonder if the same people that make the Zebec commercials made that commercial because it does look eerily similar. Let's see, go back through it. We were here. New episode of Crypto Conversation. Airing show. Amazing show, sir. Uh Smart trader value inflow trend on large cap coins in the past hour. Top 10. And of course, number 7 is Zebec at 19.4K. Troll 113.6, Trump 60.3, Fartcoin 161.4, Putty Penguin 168.9, Useless is pumping 224.3, and Bonk 412.8. Pump 8.2 thousand, Sonic 10.6, and MPLX 5.6. What up, Silver Days? Where you been, bro? What's going on? Zebec isn't just building, it's being showcased. From 7 billion ZBCN staked to being featured on Solana Spaces and Solana, Rails for real-time money is already here. Payroll card security utilities is live. The stage is set for the next sale. Maybe that's a pump. I'm not sure. Built on Solana, Zebec delivers programmable real-time money flows on chain, cross-border, seamless. Whether you're streaming pay, managing wallets with Zale-powered security, or spending via Zebec card, it all comes alive at the Solana Summer House. And I did want to see exchange your XRP for Zebec as soon as possible. Swift's CIO banks won't trust Ripple. On LinkedIn, Swift CIO Tom took aim at Ripple. Surviving lawsuits isn't resilience neutral. Shared governance is. Institutions don't want to live on a competitor's rail. Swift might not, but Swift might not be around. I don't know. ZBCN update, strong bounce to areas of confluence. Golden pocket and micro trend line respected amidst lows on oscillators, just like prior bottoms and bullish reversals. Short-term payback is expected here. However, ST signals are mixed. So actually, that's a little 5-minute video. This would be something longer, but there's no
Hey,
sound
what's
here.
up? I'm Tori Delaney, and today we're in Chicago to talk about cryptocurrency with Crypto Convos. I'm here with Kayla. So first I want to ask you, when you hear the word cryptocurrency, what's the first thing that pops into your head?
Doge.
I was gonna say Doge. Really, it's really Doge.
GameStop.
Yeah, GameStop.
Are you popping your brain up?
Yeah, my sweat's in my eyes because it's hot as hell.
It is pretty hot here. It's pretty hot here. Have you ever invested in crypto?
Yes.
Doge.
Yeah? Yeah? How's it going?
Yeah.
What was it? What was it like getting into it?
It's exciting. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just talking. It's exciting, I guess. It's a little scary. Feels like a scam, but I don't know.
How do you feel?
Like I'm venturing into the unknown. I know nothing about it. All I know is I'm spending money and hoping to get more back.
Sure. Did you just put money in there and then leave it, or were you trying to play the game of the system?
Definitely trying to play the game.
Was it learning curve? It's like outlying factors that make it tricky to understand.
It's definitely a learning curve. Got to outsmart Wall Street.
Oh, interesting. Or do you feel like you're competing against other people moving their money and stuff, or like what are you?
I feel like it's against Wall Street.
I think everybody. I think it's against everybody who puts money in there. It's not just crypto people, like even people who don't believe in crypto put money in there because it's so volatile, it goes up and down. I don't know. That's all I got.
So you said it feels like a scam. What about it? It feels scammy. I hear like mixed things. People either love this crypto.
All right, we'll come back to that. So I'm not even sure where this is going. But this is a quick a Zebec video, right? Let's see what this guy's talking about.
Wasn't loud, but it was noticeable. People were all hyped up for Zebec, but right now everything is down and some investor are questioning their thoughts. Well, today we'll be talking about Zebec and what you really need to know about this project to be able to thrive long-term. Firstly, Zebec Network is trading at 4 cents with a market cap of $350 million and a 24-hour trading volume of $14 million. For those interested, let's tackle this question about what could affect Zebec Network's future price. Starting with the tokenomics from the Medium article, Zebec is the governance and utility token. It's used for gas fees, which are burned, creating a deflationary mechanism. The project also has partnerships and upcoming integrations, like the point-of-service device and DePIN expansion. Looking at the technical analysis, the MACD line is below the signal line, indicating bearish momentum in the short term. However, some news articles mention bullish retests and potential breakouts if certain resistance levels are breached. The news articles highlight several key points. There's an upcoming SOC2 audit completion by the end of August 2025, which could boost institutional trust. MiCA regulation approval in September is another factor, aligning Zebec with EU standards. The partnership with Algorand and World Mobile for ZebecNet launching in fall 2025 could expand their ecosystem. Also, the staking milestone of over 4 billion tokens indicates strong holder confidence, which might reduce selling pressure. Market sentiment from the global metrics shows the crypto market is in a neutral fear-greed index, and altcoin season index is at 49, slightly favoring Bitcoin. However, Zebec's recent price surge and subsequent pullback suggest sensitivity to both project developments and broader market trends. Regulatory compliance efforts like acquiring Gateknox for KYC/AML position Zebec favorably as regulations tighten. However, any delays in audits or regulatory approvals could negatively impact the price. Additionally, competition in the DeFi and payment sectors might affect Zebec's market position. In conclusion, the main factors are upcoming regulatory milestones, ecosystem expansions, technical indicators showing potential breakouts or corrections, and overall market sentiment. For those who still don't understand this project, let's dive deep into the full details of Zebec for those still interested.
We all have a goal, that thing we're working towards. The reason for the focus, the drive, the effort. You put in the work every single day. But the reward, that often feels disconnected, distant, a number that only shows up on payday. It's time to connect your effort to your ambition in real time. With Zebec, your earnings stream directly to you. Every second of work is a second of reward. So you can fund that future, launch that dream, and book that flight. Don't just work for later. Build your tomorrow, today. Zebec Real-Time Pay. For real life in real time.
We were thinking, how can more money flow towards science? So we came up with a product, Science Card, which was a wallet and a card to allow people to contribute to R&D projects, and also part of fees and earnings will go towards research project to cure cancer, improve air quality, make our lives better. Then we met Zebec, and we saw actually there's a massive opportunity to scale this far greater than we have anticipated. So it was strategically, it's a great combination in the crypto space. It is extremely scalable, and it can also have an impact potentially not seen before. And that's why we were full on board with this deal.
So shout out to, who is this guy? Who is this? Okay. Somebody crypto, eCrypto. That was actually a pretty good video. But that video, when they start playing this commercial, especially if they play it during NBA games or where is it? Yeah, when they start playing this commercial, bro, things are going to get crazy. The price is going to start pumping as people start looking up the Zebec, and especially right here where they show the payroll, this part. What does that say? Rate of pay. And they're showing, I guess, a streaming transfer? I don't know. But this is whoever made this image, this protocol, this segment of the commercial is a genius, right? When this hits mainstream, you will see FOMO like you've never believed. Let me see if we can. Oh yeah, it's slick though. It's slick though. I want to make sure you don't get a clean shot of that boy. There we go. This guy, this right here is going to change payroll processing as we know it. And I'm pretty sure it's not what it looks like, but when this does hit the market, things are going to get crazy, right? When this commercial starts running and people start seeing it, even if they don't believe it, just the fact that somebody is discussing it is going to get crazy. Trying to get the screenshot real quick. But yeah, I think this is awesome. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments as well. But I think this is going to be a very good thing for Zebec. And I was debating about playing that video. I'm so glad I did. Let's see. Fed rate cuts odds push above 95%. Extremely bullish for altcoin. So far, all poly market predictions have been true. Imagine altcoin prices when they shoot from these lows. So ZBCN under 500 mil won market cap. Tau 2x from all-time high. Sui around $3. Link around 25. Ondo below $1. Cubic testing lows and many more. It might seem extremely difficult to believe, but this is how it happens when the cash flows in. What do these charts tell us? In March 2020, the Fed slashed the rates and turned the liquidity taps on. Discount rates fell. Dollar got cheaper and the risk moved out on the curve. Total 3 reacted with swift stakeout, then a clean trend of higher lows and higher highs. As Bitcoin stabilized, capital rotated to higher beta. Alts led for months as liquidity compounded narratives enforced and found product market lift. 2025 to set up. Polymarket odds put September rate cut at 97%. If cuts land, the mechanism is similar. Lower policy rates ease financial conditions, reduce the hurdle rate for growth, and invite risk. On the chart, total 3 is basing around the 1T zone, 1 trillion. Confirmed cuts plus improved liquidity could flip that base into a markup phase. The green path in image 2 sketches a classic sequence: base, breakout, retest, trend. Each leg typically brings fresh rotations from Bitcoin to large caps, then mid caps, then selective small caps. So as the Bitcoin leaves, like people make money on Bitcoin, right? They invested in other things. So they then turn to mid caps and then selective small caps. So instead of selling your Bitcoin, you just rotate it into an altcoin, make money on an altcoin, and rotate it back into Bitcoin. What this means for alts. First move can be windsaw. What does windsaw mean? The follow through matters. Looks for weekly close above base and rising volume. Watch Bitcoin dominance roll over after the cut is the tail for altcoin acceleration. Liquidity magnets, Ethereum and Solana ETF flows, L2 activity, DPN, and AI infrastructure, real yield, RWAs, liquid names lead first. Strategy idea, respect confirmation size into strength, avoid ill liquid flyers until the trend's obvious. Use retests to add rather than challenging wicks. 2020 happens. The rate cut can be the spark. The charts on the stage sets the stage. Liquidity writes the script. Altcoin season is the scene. Cut rates, and then we pushed up. And we are here. Potential rate cuts. And the altcoin season begins. So let me know what you guys think about that. ZBCN is coiling up and bouncing off support. Target 2.5 cents. And that's actually what we don't have open. We don't have trading view. This is Kraken and World Mobile Token. So let's look at the chart real quick. What is this? See what's going on in the trader view, the view of traders. was the market cap. We are looking for spot. So here we're down to the 0039. Had a pullback from the 003. Holy cow. And the high was the 0040 on the 5-minute. RSI is down to 42.8. RSI based MA is 49.1. MACD crossed and we're losing volume on the 5-minute. Come down to the 15-minute chart. We're actually building volume on the 15. RSI is 42.2. MACD cross looks like we're building volume on the 15-minute. Click down to the 1 hour. 1 hour showing some pullback, and we're sitting at the 0039. Where is my line at the 6? Is it not in here? There we go. So I haven't moved this out in a while. See if we can drag that out into 6. Okay. So currently on the hour chart, so this is the 006. We came down, pushed up a minute, came down, bounced below the 0039, came back up. And we're holding the 0039 pretty steady. On the 2 hour, looks like RSI is down to 43.1. RSI based moving average is 5. And we're losing volume on the MAC. MACD has crossed. We're losing volume on the 2 hour. So I guess we're getting into the overbought territory. And on the 4 hour, oh wow, looks like the 4 hour we've been coming down, right? But it's coming down for us to pick it up. Looks like we bounced back. What is this? Yesterday and yeah, a little bit Monday and yesterday. Looks like we're coming back down to the 0039. RSI on the zoom in. Oh, not zooming out. But this is the low. What is this? 001. We haven't hit that since May, right before the pump started. So long as we stay in the 003 range, things are good. Stay above that 003 and the 0028. The MAC is flat. And in fact, we're losing volume on the 4 hour. So come back to, where is this? Talking a little bit about World Mobile before we shut it down. So this is, will World Mobile token help Zebec get listed? And then it confirmed that Zebec is already listed. World Mobile token was officially listed on Kraken on September 4th, which is today, marking the first U.S. exchange listing. This brought increased liquidity, market exposure, and institutional validation for the token. ZBCN is already listed and actively trading on Kraken, both in CDA and USD markets. The relationship between the tokens. There's no public documented link or dependency suggesting that the listing of World Mobile helped or triggered facilitate the listing of Zebec on Kraken. Each token listing typically follows its own vetting process based on demand, utility, project maturity, and alignment with exchange criteria. Some community members have speculated in forums such as Reddit about possible indirect signals. For example, one comment, if Kraken is potentially hitting at Listing Pro, which is a partner of Zebec. It will be cool to see them list Zebec too. However, this remains speculation and does not confirm any influence of World Mobile listing Zebec status. Summary answer. No, there's no credible evidence that World Mobile token listing on Kraken influenced or helped Zebec's listing. Zebec Network's already live on Kraken independently, and the two tokens appear to have gone through separate listing process. So next, what World Mobile Token is doing now. World Mobile Token is building a DPN, decentralized physical infrastructure network focused on mobile connectivity, telecom, and financial inclusion. World Mobile just listed on Kraken September 25th today, which brought attention and credibility to its ecosystem. They already report 2 million plus daily active users, showing real world adoption. Zebec Network, ZBCN. Zebec focuses on real time streaming, payment, payroll, and DeFi tools. They've been building integrations like partners like CodaPay, PayBridge for payroll and payments. Zebec is already listed on major exchanges like Kraken. Will World Mobile directly help Zebec? Not directly. They're separate projects with different core missions. World Mobile connectivity plus telecom DPN. Zebec payments plus payroll plus DeFi. Zebec doesn't need World Mobile to expand its listing. It's already trades. Possible indirect benefits. So this is the meat and the potatoes. Both are part of the DPN real world adoption narrative in crypto. If World Mobile succeeds in onboarding millions of new users in crypto payments, Zebec could benefit indirectly because Zebec streaming payments can plug into telecom payment ecosystems. As we talked previously, you can use the network, right? Shared infrastructure adoption like wallets, user bases, and compliance readiness could make it easier for Zebec to expand. So again, you could become your mobile banker in the middle of nowhere because you have the network plus the streaming payroll. So you could probably hire contractors and get some contract work done while paying them streaming. Something I just thought about. You could actually have a mobile working payroll solution to pay anybody anywhere. Exchanges like Kraken and Coinbase often look at ecosystem strength. If the DPN project thrives, it will raise visibility for partners like Zebec. So we're all in the same gang here, right? If World Mobile gets people or adoption, it helps Zebec and Zebec vice versa on the Solana chain. Bottom line, World Mobile Token, WMTX, won't directly help a Zebec Network, ZBCN listing since Zebec is already on Kraken, but indirectly, World Mobile Token's success strengthens the overall DPN plus payment narrative, which could bring more users, liquidity, and institutional interest to Zebec over time. And what is this media decision? Surprise 7.5 to 1% rate cut. But they didn't have a meeting yet. What is this media? What are you talking about, bro? Yeah, why would they even make the announcement and they don't even meet to next week, I think? Did they meet this week? If so, we should see some kind of craziness going on, and definitely not. Let me see. Check the crypto bubbles before we shut it down. If so, if these are even news, this would be green. Should see a lot of green on here. And that would be astronomical. These guys cut a full rate percent. Would be crazy, right? That kind of rate cut would drive the market into pure pandemonium. So let's see if we can go back to this video from earlier. Leave that open. Bring this over here. What is this? What is this? All right, put this guy back over here. I guess we'll close this out and see what we can get out of this one. See if it plays.
Or other people
Out.
were like, nope, not going to touch it. No, thanks. I like cash.
Because you really gotta follow everything. It's like you could have all this money one day, the next day it could all be gone, which feels like a scam, like a
Sounds
machine or something, you know?
it sounds kind of painful. You know, it feels like it becomes a job almost, right?
It's like another hustle. You have to like literally keep up with it. So it could be another job if you're trading like crypto, you're taking it serious.
So, well, okay. Last question I have for you guys. Then you guys can hang out at the fountain, get some lemonade, do whatever you got to do on this sweltering day. It's so hot. I know. So, okay, if you were given the choice to have, if you were given the choice to have one Bitcoin or $100, what would you pick?
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Shitting me? Bitcoin all day.
I'm sweating.
$100 is nothing to one Bitcoin.
How much is a Bitcoin?
Okay. No, it's even more, dude. No, it's even more. It's so much more. I heard 3 different answers today. They're all around the same number: 114,000, 115,000, and 110,000. One Bitcoin.
Do you have any Bitcoin?
No, but I might now. I might after this. I'm learning so much. I don't know though, because
I got a
Bitcoin.
story about Bitcoin. So
Do you want to share it?
yes. I was unemployed. COVID happened. I was getting them government checks, and I had a chance to put all my money in it. And I thought it was a stupid decision, but now I feel dumb. So that's what I got to share.
Dude, I have the same story. Like my brother and my dad invested around the time of COVID as well, and it like shot up. I think it was Doge. It shot up, and they both had like, I want to say they invested a couple 100,000. So they both ended up making about like 20 grand, 30 grand each, and they were sitting on it. And me and my were like, come on, like, what are you doing? You're being ungrateful. Pull the money out. You just want more. You're being greedy, you know? And then they lost all of it after like, what? I want to say it took them like 6 months to, be sitting on it, being greedy, not pull it out. And then it shot right back down and they lost everything. They were so devastated. And I even felt bad. It wasn't even my money, you know?
I would too. It feels like one of those things. Like as soon as you see it good, you got to grab it.
Right.
There-
It feels like a scam though.
Oh yeah, no. I get nervous. All these people I'm talking to, one second I'm like, all right, I'm all in, and then the next second I'm like, wait, no. There's this other guy I was talking to earlier. His cousin put in. Yeah, you can talk next. Oh, okay. They just want to be silly. His cousin put 20 grand in, and then ended up making 200 grand, but then waited, and then it went back down to 50 grand. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, as soon as you get the feeling,
Yeah.
don't even waste time.
They-
Don't get greedy.
I think they get.
We have today. Don't get greedy. Take the money out. You're gonna lose it all, and you're gonna hate yourself.
I feel like they count on the dopamine hit you get. from like, oh, this is so cool, this is so cool. Maybe it's gonna be more. The what ifs. We get caught up on the what ifs sometimes.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thanks for chatting.
So that was actually pretty good information about crypto. Know when to sell, guys. Don't hold too long. And this is back to our regularly scheduled program about the Zebec.
I mean, honestly, it's funny to watch. And we can break this down. If you want to skip this part, just jump about a minute ahead and we'll worth unpacking. For example, I once said something like, if somebody accidentally sent me 30K, I'd probably buy ZBCN Network with it or whatever. I said it half jokingly, half sarcastically. And oh my God, dude, you should have seen the reactions. Most people didn't care, they got the humor. But then there were these few virtuous clowns, and I use that phrase deliberately, who came in swinging with their moral high ground speeches. One guy actually commented, "You're right, crypto is a very dirty business and it's fueled by dirty games and trickery. But if someone sent me 30K by accident, I'd give them 25K back and keep 5K for my time." Now I'll admit, that's kind of funny. That's actually a clever move. But here's where I laugh. This same person then tries to paint themselves as the beacon of morality. Like, bro, you just admitted you'd still keep 5K, and at the same time, you're calling me a scammer. The irony writes itself. What goes around comes around. But the reality is that most people don't even have the capacity to think this stuff through. They act holier than thou, but when push comes to shove, they're playing the same games. They'll bend their own principles if it benefits them, and yet they're the first to throw stones at others. That's what cracks me up. You have no rules, no code, no consistent principles, but you want to stand on the moral stage and preach? Come on, man. I actually find it hilarious. I wish I could sit down with one of these decent, good people and just say, teach me your ways. Teach me how to be so virtuous, so good, so above everyone else, while still finding time to insult strangers on the internet. Teach me how to achieve that level of moral gymnastics. I mean, it's comical. Some of these people genuinely believe they're the heroes of the crypto world. They're in the comments section, chest out, typing paragraphs about integrity, but in the same breath, they're taking shots at people they don't know. The contradiction is wild. Like one guy literally said, "That's theft, but you support Trump too." No shock. To which I replied, "Cry harder." And you know what? I even liked my own comment, because why not? Now, why did I say cry harder? Simple. I'm Canadian. I don't even live under the direct policies of Trump or Biden, but let's be real. This is a crypto channel. From a pure crypto standpoint, let's think rationally. Would I prefer the team that hates crypto, wants to strangle it with regulations, and basically bury it into the ground? Or would I prefer the team that, whether you like them or not, is openly pro crypto and has made moves that actually benefit the space? It's not rocket science. If you're in crypto, you go with the team that supports crypto. End of story. That doesn't make you a political extremist, it makes you logical. So when these clowns show up and try to attack me over politics instead of discussing the actual fundamentals of crypto, my response is always going to be the same: unsubscribe. If you can't separate your political feelings from your investment logic, then this channel isn't for you. See, I like people who think. I like people who do their research, who weigh pros and cons, and who make decisions based on facts. That's why I always say, only smart people can become snipers in this market. That's why 99.999% of you who watch this channel are amazing. You actually use your brain. Now let's put the entertainment aside and get into today's topic, because this one's juicy. We're talking about Zebec Network, ZBCN. Specifically, can ZBCN actually hit $1? At first glance, it sounds impossible. $1? That's a long way up. But when you crunch the numbers, it's not as insane as people think. Currently, Zebec ranks around 143rd in the world out of over 9,500 active cryptocurrencies. The market cap sits around $370 million with about $15 million in daily trading volume. In the past 24 hours, we're up about 275%. Over the last 7 days, we're down 8%. Over the last month, we're down 21%. Nothing unusual there. That's just crypto volatility. Now here's the interesting part. Zebec has a circulating supply of 90 billion tokens out of a total supply of 100 billion. That means roughly 90% of the supply is already out there in circulation. And that's a good thing because it reduces future dilution. So the question is, what does it take for Zebec to hit $1? If you multiply the current market cap of $370 million by 1,000, you'd get $370 billion. But that would correspond to Zebec hitting $4. So at $1, the market cap would be around 92 billion. Now, 92 billion is a big number, but it's not impossible. We've seen it before. Cardano has been there. XRP has been there. Other projects have hit those levels. So while it sounds crazy on the surface, it's actually within the realm of possibility. Will it happen this cycle? Probably not. Let's be realistic. This cycle might not have enough fuel for Zebec to climb that high, but in the next cycle, or the one after that, entirely possible. Here's why. We're not even listed on most major exchanges yet. That's a huge catalyst waiting to happen. The global regulatory climate is shifting. If America continues to go pro-crypto, other countries will follow. And as adoption grows, more projects will ride that wave. Partnerships matter. If Zebec manages to land something like a partnership with XRP, even a small percentage of XRP's valuation could propel Zebec significantly higher. Think about it. XRP currently sits around $170 billion market cap. If Zebec captured even 10% of that through some kind of partnership, that's a $17 billion valuation, which would put Zebec at around 0.19 per token. And if it captured 20%, now we're looking at 0.38. Suddenly, $1 doesn't sound so far-fetched anymore. Now let's talk charts and technicals. Recently, Zebec hit a major support zone. When it bounced off, we got an immediate reaction upward. That doesn't guarantee the bottom is in, but it shows there's demand. Currently, we're forming a pattern of bottom, top, and we may be setting up for another swing upward. But let's stay cautious. If momentum doesn't pick up, we could see another pullback, possibly down to around 0.000389 before another retest. That's just part of the game. No trend is straight up. Now, let's zoom out. On the conservative end, I personally see Zebec hitting around 12 cents in this cycle. That would require a market cap of about $10 billion, which is very achievable. That's my low-end target. But the upside? The upside is where things get exciting. If Zebec grows in adoption, lands big partnerships, and the overall crypto market continues to expand into the multi-trillion-dollar range, $1 is not impossible. It won't be tomorrow. It won't be next week. But give it time, 2 cycles, maybe 3, and it could very well happen. This is why patience matters. The people who stick around, who hold through the noise, who don't get shaken out by FUD, those are the ones who reap the rewards when the big moves happen. And this brings us back full circle to what I said at the start. Don't be a chaser. Don't hop from coin to coin, chasing green candles. Build conviction, build a strategy, and most importantly, have patience. Because at the end of the day, crypto rewards conviction. So, different kind of video today. A mix of commentary, analysis, and just some straight talk. I wanted to get some things off my chest.
So as he mentioned, I just want to play that because there's definitely conviction for 12 to 15 cents, maybe 30 cents. Guys, continue to diamond hand and don't give up. Just get it, hold it, and wait. Hold on for dear life. As Warren Buffett says, the people who make money in investing are the ones who buy and hold. Investments, what is it? Travel from the impatient to the patient. But that's it on the day. Thanks for joining. It's your main man, BTM, signing out. And as always, let's get back to the money, guys, and stay dangerous and go Cowboys. See you tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time. Peace out.